This is Tim Calling coming at you again from Senior Leads Boost with another tips video. Today we're going to be talking about the local pack, what it means, what it is, and how it affects your ability to generate more calls for new business. So here goes. When you do a Google search or query like this, home care near me, very typically it produces a search results page that is divided into three sections, like this one that we have here. First is the ads. Interestingly, Google has stopped calling them ads. Now they're calling them sponsored because they're trying to get away from making it obvious that somebody paid for these ads. But that's how Google makes their money, so they get to decide. That's the first section. There are three sections to the page. The second one is called places. And this is what very often people call the local pack. We'll come back to this in a moment because we're going to talk about aspects of this. And then finally, the section after the local pack is what is called the organic results. These are almost always going to be dominated by directories that have paid a lot of money to get in here instead of you and your company. So Care.com, Yelp, Caring.com, and others. Now, in this particular instance, in the local pack that we have here, for this query, it's these three companies. These are near where I'm currently located. Now, what if we do another search, and I'm going to just start a new tab here, and what if we search for senior care near me? Okay, so again, we have the ads, first of all, and then we have a new places or local pack. And notice that there are some different companies here. In the first one, we had Qualicare, Amada, and Heritage. In the second one, we have Amada Senior Care Options and Qualicare. So the important thing to notice about this is that at least one of these has changed. This one here is appearing because of the change in what we were searching for. I could do another one, and I'll search for home health care near me. And this time, in the local pack, we have other choices. We still have Qualicare, we have Kindest Home Care, and then we have a Servant's Heart in-home care. Now, two things that are important to note about this. Number one is that the results that show up, or the companies that show up in the local pack, depend, and to a very great degree, upon the search terms that you used. Home health care versus senior care versus home care. Also note that, visually and sort of from a consumer search psychology standpoint, the local pack is really the most valuable place to show up in. The first section with the ads, people tend, in many cases, to sort of discount these because they know that companies pay to be in here. In fact, it's somewhat disingenuous for Google to be calling them sponsored instead of ads, because more clearly they used to be labeled as ads, and now Google is, honestly, I speculate, trying to fool you. But then this next section is the local pack, and that's the best chance you're going to have to show up in search results. So what affects your ability to show up in here? Well, it's a number of ranking factors. One of them you have no control over, and that is how close the searcher is to the location of your business. So for instance, right now, I happen to be located, let's see, let me get my bearings, right around here where this blue dot is. In fact, that is my current location. And the companies that are nearest to me include Heritage and Amada and Qualicare. Now, that is one ranking factor in determining who shows up in here, but there are many others also. Another important one is the number of reviews that you have, along with the currency or the recency of those, and also your review score. So all four of these companies you might notice here have a pretty good average score, 5 out of 5, 4.8 out of 5, or 4.8 out of 5. And the first two, particularly, have a lot of reviews. Qualicare has 72, Amada has 53, Heritage has 18, which may not seem like a lot, but it still is a fair number. So ranking factors that get you into this local pack include your reviews and your proximity to the searcher and a number of other factors. Also, notice how these companies stand out. Let's face it, they've got a lot more reviews. They have they're open right now, and they have little qualifiers, these are called. But you know, if you're a consumer, there's a certain psychology here. It's called social proof. In fact, a consumer is probably going to consider calling this company first because they have so many reviews and they have an excellent average score. They might call this company next because, again, they have a lot of reviews. They have an excellent score. So very often I talk about the need to not only appear or be found in the results, but also to be chosen or to stand out. So that's it. That's the local pack. That's what people mean when they say local pack. It's not something you have or you own or you get. It's more a matter of whether you show up in it based on all the things that you've done, some in your control, some that are not in your control, to appear here instead of other companies. And that's it. That's the local pack. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to give us a call using the contact info at the end of this video. Thanks a lot.